Well, hello everyone. It is Mr. Sunshine coming to you live again here in the hot, sunny South Florida day as things are taking place. And you know what? What we have here today, we got a special treat for everybody involved right now. What you're looking at right here is one of the early heat fire protectors. This is one of their fire alarms. All right, a smoke detector, heat detector. And what it is right here, as you can see it right here, it's a solid unit. As a matter of fact, we're going to look at the back, and it says Vanguard Thermosonic Model V5 40 feet heat detector alarm. And what this is a self-contained heat in case of fire. It sets it off. Now, this here is a mount that you can slide off. It actually comes off like that. You can hang this on a wall, all right, or from a ceiling. That's what this is for. So you can just kind of mount it like that, and it sits up there. It has a latch here on the side. You can take that off. And what you can see here is a winder. This is what winds it up. When they made these, if you can see it, it says here, Vanguard Model V5, approved by the State Fire Marshal, December 1st, 1971. 1971 would be over, what, 50 years old, if not a little bit older, because they were making them back earlier before 1970. So as you can see this, it was actually made in Anaheim, California, world's largest integrated manufacturer of fire protection equipment. Patents were pending on this, Underwriters Laboratory, and the whole 9 yards. Now, what you have here, it's a self-contained unit. There's no batteries on this. This is actually a fully mechanical heat alarm, all right? And what this is right here, this is a specially made piece of plastic. And what it's meant to be is when it's sitting on a wall or on a ceiling and the heat comes in here, it literally going to melt this. This is actually like the fuse, as you will. And I'm not going to melt it, but we're going to go ahead and pull it off, gently pull it off because I'm going to put it back on. And once it comes off, once it heats up, there you go. You have your alarm going off. And what it is, this little pin right here is spinning around on the back. There it is. It's like a wind-up clock. It is pretty loud. You can hear it. It's got a pretty good sound to it. It actually has two screws right here, special screws, if you wanted to remove this. Now, you can't push this pin in. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to wind it just like a clock. We're going to go ahead and wind it. You can't push this pin down, all right? You can't put the piece back until you reset it. So by resetting it, when you bought it, it would come with a special Allen wrench. Here it is, wound all the way like a clock. You go ahead and push the pin down. The pin then locks it down. You see that? So now, with that piece back on, you would go ahead. As a matter of fact, I got to do this. We're going to hold this on there. We're going to go ahead and put this on. You can see this. You cannot put a new one on until you rewind it. See, it's not going to go in because I don't have it wound all the way. All right, so there it is right there. We're going to go ahead. You would go ahead then get another one of these from the factory. You can see that right in there. It's a piece there that's heat sensitive that would melt. And we go ahead and we stick it back on. Pushing it down on. The pin pushes in. And now it's reset to be reused again. So you're not going to be dealing with batteries. It's a fully mechanical heat alarm. So you would be hearing that, and then you would probably be able to replace these in the event that your whole house didn't burn down. It would allow you to get yourself out of there. After you rewound it, you would go ahead and put your thing back on there like that, lock it in place. It's back ready. You can hang it back on the wall or wherever you would have at the time back 50 years ago at your place. I've seen these. I actually just acquired this the other day, and we just did a little work on it here. I looked at it and figured out how it worked, And then I figured I'd do a live video because I couldn't find a video or any information as to how it comes apart. But those two screws under there, it's a special screwdriver. You would take that apart and then you'd open it, but then you'd have the big spring, like a big clock spring along with the bells. And you don't want to get into that because once you pop the spring out, you're going to have a hell of a time getting it wound back up in there. So there it is, a reusable Vanguard Thermosonic Model V5 heat detector alarm made over 50 years ago, and fire marshal from 1971. There it is. You can see how things were made. It's solid steel all the way around, a special piece here that would melt according to the temperature of the fire or the flame that would hit it. And then once it set itself off, it would give you enough time to alarm so you can get out, and then it would wind down and then either rewind it or it would be burned up in the fire. So there it is. I hope you enjoyed that. Mr. Sunshine always tries to bring you a little bit of new information each and every day in the world of Facebook. If you want to get on YouTube or Instagram, I have over 12,000 videos of everything of sunny South Florida that you may find interesting or not. And there it is. So pick up the phone, 561-693-8636. If you have any of these laying around, it's a fully mechanical unit, 50 years, and still working as if it's brand new. Hope you enjoyed it. Pick up that phone and call me now. Thank you for watching.